Hey, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Back with another top 10 list. Top 10 songs, favorite songs of the 1970s. Not best, favorite. I want to reinforce that for people who are going to take shots at us in the comments below. I'm here with Glen Kellaway from the basement, as always, and Americana Sam. And we're going to try our best to narrow this down to 10 each. This was impossible, as anybody who's lived through the 70s or listened to 70s music can tell. Impossible task. A lot of my favorite bands and artists didn't even make the cut. So these are personal favorites, as they are with Glen and Sam as well. Tonight's order, we'll switch it up a little. We'll go with Glen first, Sam second, myself third, and we'll do the 10 through 6, and you know how the game goes. Let's do it, Glen. What do you got? 10 through 6 favorite tunes of the 1970s. One more thing. We're not repeating any artists. We're restricted to one artist per song.
Perfect. First of all, it's a pleasure doing this with you guys every week. I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to start with one. I think this album might make an appearance. I'm just not sure what songs. I'm going with Jungle Land, Bruce Springsteen. I just freaking love that song. It's just so, I don't know, it's just so visual, and it just tells such a great story, like a West Side Story kind of thing or something. Man, just might be the greatest concert highlights of my life is Clarence stepping forward and playing that solo in this. It's just like, I just tingle when I even think about it.
I was in tears when I saw it.
So Jungle Land is my number 10. Number 9, I'm going with it's a title track from this album, but I wouldn't think this would be like a mainstream thing. But Uriah Heep, Salisbury. The song Salisbury is just epic. It's like 17 minutes long, just epic rock, a guitar in it, and the vocals, and it's just an incredible song. One of my favorite songs of all time. Number 8, I'm going with the Mighty Zeppelin and Kashmir.
Ooh.
My favorite Zeppelin song off the album that's tied for number 1 with the debut. That's 9, 8, 7. Number 6. First time I heard this song, I just freaking fell in love with it. It's one of the great vocal performances of all time. It's, I guess, my guilty pleasure in life is Hall & Oates, She's Gone.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Man, I love that song. Daryl Hall's got the greatest voice of all freaking time, man. She's Gone, man.
Was that 7 or 6? I lost count.
That is 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6, right?
Yep.
I'm going with Jackson Browne off the For Every Man album, and These Days.
Yeah.
I can't believe he wrote that song when he was 16 years old. Like how deep those lyrics are for talk about a kid who was wise beyond his years.
Yeah.
Jackson Browne, These Days. Fantastic.
Great pick. I managed to leave JB off my list, which really killed me to do this time. But great first 5. All right, Sam, you're up.
This was tough. Actually, when Glenn was talking, I wrote one down on my honorable mentions that probably would have made the top 10, but I didn't even come to my mind. So I'm just going to go with the list that I made.
Yep.
Number 10 from 1971. I'm going to go with Till I Die by the Beach Boys. You know how I feel about the Beach Boys. It's from the Surf's Up record, which I actually have somewhere over here. I picked it up recently, but just like this very mournful tune that Brian wrote right before he really just completely kind of left the band for a few years, give or take, but very simple. It's just very mournful. And again, it's just a great tune. It's one of my favorite Beach Boys songs ever from 1971, Till I Die. Number 9, from Tom Waits' first album, Closing Time. I'm going to go with I Hope That I Don't Fall in Love with You.
Nice.
I think it's just one of the best like twist endings to a song. It's beautiful.
Nice.
It's there's 2 more singer-songwriter albums that Waits did in the early 70s. Just a fantastic tune about this guy that goes into a bar and he kind of locks eyes with a girl across, and she's with a guy and then she's not, and just like this, like, does she love me? Do I love her? Kind of, it's an old tale, but he puts a good twist on it. Number 8 is my Jackson Browne tune from 1977. I'm going to go with Running on Empty. That song, I never get tired of it. It's on the radio all the time, but it's one of those, I hear it, I'm going to turn it up louder. It's a perfect opener to that record, the concept album about life on the road that he recorded in, live venues, hotels, buses, like all this stuff. It's just a great song. Still a concert staple for him. One of his more rocking tunes. He's usually more like in the ballads and mid-tempo. This is pretty much, a rocker for Jackson, but I really love it. 1977. Number 7 from 1971, another one of my favorite guys. I had to put John Prine on the list. Paradise from his first album. Again, maybe other than Angel from Montgomery, this is probably like the song that people associate with Prine. It was always his concert closer. It was always as big, whoever's on stage comes out and sings it with him. Glenn and I have played it together. It just holds a special place for me. A great tune about his parents growing up in poor Kentucky. Just all this great imagery from, again, a young guy who sounds wise beyond his years. So Paradise had to make the list. And then to round out these first 5, from 1970, I had to go with My Sweet Lord from George Harrison.
Oh, interesting.
Love the breezy 12-string guitars. That opener is so good with that slide guitar that comes in, the Phil Spector wall of sound, the choir in the background. It's just, again, one of those songs that's played all the time, but I never get sick of it. I think it's the coolest sounding song. And it's one of those times where, you listen to George after the Beatles and you say, where was all this, kind of buried, but it was either this or Isn't It a Pity? But for me, the album version of My Sweet Lord takes the cake a little bit more. So My Sweet Lord from 1970 rounds out my first half.
Love that pick.
Great.
Yeah, there's our
Sam.
Thank you.
The only one I don't know is Surf's Up Beach Boys tune. I really didn't pay attention to that, but the other 4 fantastic songs. Great job. My number 10. This is a little pop perfection, if you will. Badfingers, Day After Day.
Yeah. Wow.
I love the song. Produced by George Harrison. The album is straight up. And George actually plays the slide guitar on that song. And it is a master work of 70s pop. Those guys had a tragic ending with Pete Ham and Tom Evans, both, I believe, committing suicide, and terrible deaths. But anyway, Badfinger, band you don't see much on these kind of videos. Number 9, I don't know why, but I just love this song. Pink Floyd's Comfortably Numb off of The Wall. This is a work of art. I mean, I'm not the hugest Pink Floyd fan, but I got to pay attention when this song comes on. The great David Gilmour on guitar, just fantastic. Makes the list easily. Number 8. I always keep going back to this. People are sick of me, but I'm going with The Chain off of Rumors. This is a unifying song for a band that was breaking up. Keep Us Together, Run Through the Shadow. It's just I love the bass solo by John McVie. Everything is perfect. All voices in unison. They all had their own little tunes, separate tunes throughout this, but this is the one where all of them are singing on it. And Chain, Keep Us Together. I love that image and theory. Number 7, couldn't go against my main man Tom Petty's debut, American Girl, my favorite Petty song. I know it's been played to death, but every time I hear it, it's the last song he ever played in concert, where he's throwing his pick out to the audience and hobbling off the stage. And, we look back on that and say, man, he was really in some pain and near the end, but it was still a shocking death and one I'll probably never get over. Number 6, sentimental pick, Bob Seger's Night Moves, title track.
Oh,
I love Bob Seger, and this is my favorite Seger song. And and learning about the backseat of the car and out in the woods where the woods got heavy, all those little images of growing up. And Seger's a nice little. I love his voice. First of all, he's got that smoky raspy, soulful voice, and the Silver Bullet Band backs him up well. So I'm going to go with that at number 6.
Wow, very cool.
I left Petty off my list completely. He
Didn't
wasn't in
happen.
my
I
mind.
did too, and there's a couple of songs I should have seriously considered.
Yeah.
Even though he's got only 3 albums in the 70s, right, before he really kicks in. But still, I had to put American Girl on there.
Yeah, American Girl would have made my list. I'm regretting that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Now we're going one at a time. Go ahead, number 5.
Number 5, just one at a time?
Yep.
Sam, you're not the only one who wants to honor Mr. Prine.
Nice.
And I thought about Paradise. It was the first one I thought about because it doesn't get better than that. But you know what's better than that? For me, Souvenirs.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Of the second album. I just think that's another one where just a young guy just mature beyond his years writing a song like that. And I still, again, the Goosebump live concert moments. I saw John Prine at Massey Hall. I was like second row staring up at John Prine, and he says, one of my best friends come to visit me tonight, and he brings Steve Goodman out, and they do Souvenirs. And it was just,
wow.
I'll never forget that. And I just love that. I think it's my favorite Prine song.
Wow.
Nice
Great pick.
job. Yeah. All right, Sam, 5.
Number 5. Rich, you mentioned it a few back. I'm going to go with Comfortably Numb from 79.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, this is funny because I was in Columbus, Ohio with Alex last weekend, and we were listening to the classic rock station, and this song was on. Like, it was that second solo, and that was the song we were both like, you listen to classic rock radio, you get sick of a lot of songs, but that's one that I don't get sick of it. Alex said he didn't get sick of it. The 2 voices are perfect with Waters and Gilmore doing the different, characters. Yeah. And then, considered by many the greatest classic rock guitar solo of all time. Comfortably Numb. I mean, what a way for Floyd to round out the 70s. It's a perfect tune.
I agree.
I got to make a comment.
Yes.
So you're at Alex's house. He's got 40 million albums and a turntable, and I'm sure a nice system, and you're listening to classic rock radio.
We're on our way to get donuts, Glenn.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
glad you expanded on that.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. We gotta get treats.
All right. Little segue. Number 5. Couldn't keep it off the list. John Lennon's Imagine, timeless tune. What can you say? It could have made my number 1. It's that beautiful a song, and it stood the test of time for what now? 54 years. Give me a break. One of the best songs ever written. Way to go, John.
Yeah, powerful song. What's this, number 4?
Yep.
Proggy Glen's got to come out. The album Close to the Edge and the track Close to the Edge. One of the most incredible pieces of music ever written. Fantastic. I love that whole vocal thing in the middle with the just sounds really acousticy, and they're kind of singing 2 different lyric lines at the same time. It's gorgeous. And anyway, Close to the Edge. That's my number 4.
Thank you, Proggy Glen. Back to Sam.
Number 4. This is a shout out to Rich. It's a song that's on the radio all the time, and I didn't really fully appreciate it until probably the last 3 or 4 years when I saw Jackson Browne play it. But that's the song "Take It Easy" from 1972.
Oh.
But it's just, I mean, what a way to start a career. First song on the first album. Those guitars and Bernie Ledden playing that electric kind of country guitar. It's perfect. It's a perfect song. It doesn't really fit into any genre. It's not rock. It's not country. It was just the Eagles. And that's what they were when they first started out. And it's just like it's a perfect tune. And whether you take the Eagles version or the Jackson version, I mean, I'll put the edge on the Eagles, but it's perfect. It's a perfect song, and I'd never get tired of it. I love playing the guitar, everything. So Take It Easy for me.
Nice.
I said to Rich before we came on, I know there's favorite songs that I've forgotten. It was just so overwhelming trying to narrow this down to 10, and Take It Easy. There you go. It's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah.
Missed it. Good one, Sam.
Missed it by that much.
Who would have thunk that I did not have a Jackson Browne or an Eagles song in my top 10?
Yeah.
That's
you don't even know who you are anymore, Rich.
I know. I'm trying to evolve into something, I guess. Anyway, number 4.
Do you want my Zappa hat?
I'm not going that far, Glenn. Come on now, buddy. Number 4. This is the song I once played at my funeral. I've said it many times. I'm going back to it. Into the Mystic by Van Morrison is an all-time classic for me. I love Tupelo Honey. That would probably be my second favorite song by Van, but Into the Mystic just does it for me. What can I say? That's why it's on the list. Number 4.
So I'll make a promise to you if Sam will agree with me. If you happen to go first, we hope not. And we hope it's 100 years down the road.
Right.
Sam and I will come. The Cosmic Torpedoes will play.
That's right. But we'll do it in the style of Frank Zappa, just to kind of like twist it.
Who's going to take lead vocal on that one? All right. Number 3.
Number 3. I'm going with Mr. Bowie. Changes.
Great.
Love that song. One of his greatest songs, and just I think just a powerhouse of a song. Love it. I'll just show the greatest hits album. But Changes. One of my favorite songs.
I can't believe I left off any Van Morrison either, because that's I was writing down songs for people that I don't talk about that much. That could have been it, but anyway. Number 3 for me, it was a no-brainer. I just didn't know where it was going to fall. These last 4 have been, it was flip a coin. They all could have been one, but this one for sure. 1977, Never Going Back Again from Rumors.
Yeah.
It's my favorite off that album by a mile.
Yeah.
Lindsey Buckingham and that very intricate guitar picking. It sounds easy, but you watch tutorials of it, it's impossible. It's like a grail for acoustic guitar players to play that song. But yeah, just a beautiful tune, just like, a little more than 2 minutes. He's got the harmony with Stevie, but it's perfect. His voice is clean, the guitar playing is pristine. It's so 1970s, and I love it. So Never Going Back Again from 77.
Tremendous pick. Love the song. Number 3 for me, Cat Stevens off the T for the Tillerman album, Father and Son.
Another one that I forgot.
An unbelievable song for me, who I've mentioned before. I've had issues with my dad in the past, and this song, reinforces that feeling when you're frustrated and you're trying to make somebody else see it your way. And at the same time, it's a mirror image. He's trying to impart his wisdom onto you. It's a beautiful song, well constructed and arranged, and it's a favorite. So it's number 3, Cat Stevens, Father and Son.
Great one.
What a great pick. And who our age didn't have problems with their parents, Rich?
That was the way to go, man. That was it. Why don't you cut your hair? Well, why don't
it was never bigger at our age. Never.
Right. Never.
Number 2 for me, this is absolutely solid number 2. Greg Allman's great song, Melissa.
Ooh, baby.
I just think that is one of the greatest songs of all time. Just so well written. And I could listen to Greg Allman sing that all freaking day long. Great song, Melissa. Allman Brothers, Eat a Peach.
No doubt. Awesome.
All right. This was tough. This was really tough. Definitely my favorite by this band. Very much influenced by his idols. It's perfect. And I got to hear him do it live last year. I've got to go from 1977, Telephone Line by ELO.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Love it.
It's perfect where it starts with the phone ringing, and then the voice kind of sounds like he's on the phone, and then it goes into this like symphonic, Beatley, Jeff Lynne type production, and it's just perfect. The harmonies are great. The string, it's just, if you've never heard the song Telephone Line, you got to go listen to it. It's Jeff Lynne at his absolute best, in my opinion. Yeah, it's perfect. Telephone
That's
line.
awesome. That's my favorite ELO song too.
Yeah,
That's mine. My favorite too. And didn't make my list, but it's a favorite song.
Yeah,
And probably
great
my
pick.
favorite telephone song. I was just thinking of Jim Croce's Operator, which is another classic. But
Telephone songs. 10 favorite telephone songs.
I think I only have two, ELO and Croce right now, but those are killers. Good pick, Sam. My number two, I don't know what to say about this song. Every time I see The Last Waltz, I say this is the most perfect song I've ever heard. And that's It Makes No Difference. Unbelievable. I'll say it again off the Northern Lights, Southern Cross album, 1975. But the version in The Last Waltz is the definitive version.
Oh, he sings his heart out.
You know, it's Rick Danko, the bass player, just anguish, pain. The lyrics are some of my favorite lyrics of all time. So that's why it's this high. At number two, the band, It Makes No Difference.
yeah.
Well deserving. That's a great one too.
Forgot it.
There's been 3 or 4 songs here that I'm going, man, how did I miss those?
All right,
Okay,
we're down to
everybody knows me. They know what my number one is. So,
I knew it.
American Beauty, Ripple. I think the most beautiful song ever written. Robert Hunter's lyrics are just incredible. It kind of just speaks about the unknown and what we all don't know, you know.
If we were doing the top 20,
water
that
when
would
there
have
is
snuck
no
in.
pebble tossed or wind to blow. It's just like, what's it all about? And incredible song, very powerful.
Awesome pick, especially for you.
Yeah, I had it written down, but I knew you would say it.
Good job.
I had it. Number one, again, you kind of joke with me that, I'm like, oh, I pull in the deep cuts and all that stuff to try to be, hip and cool. I don't know. I mean, for me, especially seeing, again, I've seen it live a couple of times, and it's just, again, it's a perfect song. 1973, Band on the Run by McCartney and Wings is just, that's just, I mean, it's got like that classic McCartney, kind of 3 parts to the song.
Yeah.
Kind of proggy, synth at the beginning, and then it kind of rocks a little bit, and then it goes into this like acoustic, like, ballad or like mid-tempo song with a 12-string guitar. It's a perfect song. And again, it's grown on me in the last 5 or 6 years for sure. And I don't get tired of it. So by a very, very thin margin, this made the top of the list for me.
Very cool.
That's a great song, no doubt. All right. Glenn mentioned this early on. It's my favorite, and that's Springsteen's Jungle Land off of the Born to Run album. That's my number one.
I told you we would have a match.
Everything I want in a song, especially a Springsteen song. It's just epic, cinematic. You can visualize what's going on. And musically, guitar solo, back solo, the vocals, the lyrics, everything's there. It wraps up that album beautifully. So that is easily my number one song. And to beat out It Makes No Difference, that's quite high praise. I can't believe none of the three of us had a Bob Dylan song. Is that true?
Yeah.
No Dylan. I didn't have The Who, The Stones, Elton John. I mean, a lot of incredible 70s artists.
Yeah, I was racking my brain. I could have done, Stones, Dylan were the two that I'm going, oh, come on, how can I leave them off?
I completely forgot Elton. Yeah. I had Simple Twist of Fate written, but I like that album more as a whole versus its individual songs.
I was thinking that too. And
that was pretty good.
So that's it.
Pretty solid list, boys.
I think we did a great job on the 70s myself. Biased, but got to talk truth. Anyway, please leave some comments below. Your favorite 70s, if not a top 10, how about a top 5? How about number 1? Something we completely did not grab onto. Go over and subscribe to both these gentlemen, Glen Kellaway from the Basement, Americana Sam. Links below. We'll be back next week with a different top 10. Until then, thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye.